Welcome everybody, welcome to our dinner bell. Today I want to take you somewhere that we all love to go. It's all about tailgating. We call it tailgating, but it's so much more. Tailgating is when friends get together and work with what they have been granted and given. Whether it's in a parking lot or it's in the backyard by the grill, that is what your tool is. That is what the vessel where you're going to create the cooking process going and enjoy those ingredients. But I want to make it simpler for you. At the same time, we have this notion that in Wisconsin, we only have 3 to 4 months or maybe best 5 months of grilling. False, all 12 months are grilling months. Why? Because don't forget, your oven is an upside down grill. And I'm gonna show everything to you, how you do it in your kitchen and you finalize it either on your grill or in your oven or behind the car at a tailgating event. I don't want you to slave at the tailgating. I want you to enjoy yourself at the tailgating event. So come with me, and when we start back, and when we come back, we're going to do the following. We're going to take this beautiful, organic, hormone-free, antibiotic-free chicken. By the way, look at the size of this chicken. Look at this. This is the way a chicken is supposed to look like. I left it in the container. Why? Because I wanted you to see the ratio here. It is absolutely beautiful and is air chilled. That means they do not use water in the chilling process. So when we come back, we're gonna put this whole thing together, make a barbecue sauce, and take you where? It's called tailgating heaven. So come on back. I'll see you in a few. From me. Welcome back everybody. Now the journey is gonna start. I have some beautiful rainbow carrots here that I started peeling while you were getting your cup of coffee, while I'm sweating in the kitchen and you're relaxing on your couch. How dare you? I'm gonna finish peeling this one, and this one is a yellow one. I love this, and you can get these in many markets these days. It doesn't necessarily need to be a specialty market, but the beauty of this is you're just cooking a carrot, but you're bringing so much color and texture and sugar content difference that is just by using one specific ingredient. The peels, don't you dare ever throw these away. They're going in that bowl for a reason. I'm gonna cut the ends, and this is gonna get chopped and it's gonna get cut and it's gonna be put in that bowl as well, and you're gonna see very shortly why. All the tips, we're gonna line them up. Let me move this so you can see it. We're gonna line them up. We're gonna cut. They're gonna go in that bowl. Now we're gonna flip. Now we're gonna line the ends up. And this is a guide right here, the one that I cut first. You're gonna line them up, and you're gonna cut that out. Now we're gonna chop this. With the help of your knife, as a spatula, this goes in there. These carrots are gonna get blanched in that liquid, and it's going to be put in a Ziploc or a Tupperware container and taken with you to your tailgating or to your grill. Drizzle of olive oil, brush it, go on there. It's already cooked. Flavor, done. Wow, I amazed myself. Okay, now, next is the onion. Why am I doing these things first? Because I want to use these peelings to flavor my water. Now, we're going to take the onion, keep it whole, because I'm going to show you again another thing we're going to do with the onion for our grilling. And we're going to take these and put it in here. If any of you have any question about this, you know where to get a hold of me, whether through my app or through my website or through my Facebook, whatever. I am your personal chef in your back pocket. You didn't know that, did you? Then we're going to have this. We're going to bring all of these and put them in this liquid with the peel. What is the peel going to do? The peel is going to be a natural filter, and it's going to filter the broth for you. That's why any great classical French chef would always put onion peeling in their broth or their stock. We're going to push this down. Now, we're going to season this liquid. The shallots are for a little bit later. Why? Because we're going to use them for our barbecue sauce. A quick barbecue sauce. Some chopped garlic is going to go in here. Hi. How are you? A little bit of Italian parsley that is chopped is gonna go in here. It's gonna season it and flavor it for us. Then we're gonna bring some beautiful brown sugar in here. And a little bit of herbe de Provence, which is basically marjoram, thyme, oregano, and a little bit of fennel. We're gonna keep some of these because we're gonna put it in our barbecue sauce. You remember, we're gonna intensify the flavors like that. Now, the beauty, my favorite, turmeric. Our wonderful cameraman and floor director said just that. Chef, what is that yellow thing? He knew what it was, he's tasted it, but he's never seen it before. It is magic food, that's what it is. And tons of paprika. Look what you just made. You just made a sea of flavor, and all these flavors are gonna enhance your chicken. Now come with me, let's work on the chicken first. Why did I do everything else then the chicken? Usually we get to the protein. You get your cutting board dirty, now you gotta worry about how you're gonna clean your cutting board before you start working. So let's put the onion away. Let's put the carrots away. My dear friends, the best investment. You go and see Sandy at Superior Equipment by the airport and you tell her, Chef told me to get some vinyl gloves. You buy a box of it, the best investment you've ever made, because now you don't have to worry about washing your hands. You don't have to worry about that cross-contamination of chicken. Now once we are done with this cutting board is gonna go away. And it's gonna be cleaned later. So before I do that, I wanna take my onion, cut a small little piece on this side so now my onion doesn't roll anymore. Then we're gonna turn this around and we're gonna do onion medallions. Why? This is gonna get poached and it's gonna go with you to your grilling party or to the tailgating, and you're just gonna put it on the grill. You're gonna create a grilling and a tailgating event for your friends that they've never had. Why? Because you're gonna bring so many ingredients that they can relate to, but it's just manifested in a different way. Now we're gonna bring the chicken here because now we don't have to worry about this cutting board anymore. We're gonna take the thigh that is put on there for you by my friends at Smart Chicken, so you can roast it if you wish. And look at the size of this chicken. This is not hormone fed. This is not antibiotic fed. This is all natural. Now we're gonna take this knife and go all the way through until you see the tip right here. And then you're gonna cut it down. You have the back bone on one side. You're gonna do the same thing on this side until you see it towards the neck. There you go. You got the backbone taken out. That goes, whether saved or it can go in that broth. Now look at this. You put it here with both hands. You push it down. Knife right here between the... And now you have two half chicken. You can debone this like I do at the restaurant when I do my nice zesty. I do it with 12 spices and it goes to Mexico. Here I do it with a mustard sauce and it's boneless, so you just enjoy it. But in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to take this chicken and we're going to slide it in this sea of flavor that we've created. Notice there is no boiling going on here. Why is that? Because if this chicken starts boiling, it is going to go to shock and the exterior pores is going to sear and close up very fast. We want it to sit in a very slow simmering liquid so it absorbs all this flavor that you put in that broth. Next, you will not dare to throw this broth away. After your chicken is cooked and there are no bacteria, you're gonna remove the chicken. You're gonna bring this liquid to a boil and you're gonna strain it. You're gonna let it cool down and it's gonna go in the freezer. And that way you have your next batch of liquid ready for you to do your next batch of chicken. You don't need to cook chicken. By the way, did you know this is the way I fry chicken? Yeah, my chicken is cooked. It goes into the batter, in the oil, 45 seconds to a minute, and it's done. So that's the beauty of it. Meanwhile, we have another thing that we need to worry about now. Now we gotta think about the vegetables that we wanna take to the party. Asparagus is one of those. I wanna do some asparagus. I wanna do some potatoes as well. I got the carrots and I got the onions. And we gotta do the barbecue sauce. So, when we come back, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Many of you have favorite barbecue sauces that you work or you don't want to make. You can download my recipe and enjoy it. Again, the app is Chef Michael Feker. Whether you're on Google, or iPhone. I'm on both platforms, so you can use it as your personal chef all the time. When we come back, I'll see you in a few. Don't you dare go anywhere. Refresh your coffee. When we come back, we're gonna put this whole thing together and we're gonna have some amazing chicken. I'll see you when you get back. What else do you want from me? Oh my God, what is going on? This entire kitchen is filled with aroma and beautiful aroma. Welcome back, everybody. If you just joined me, which shame on you, we are doing this beautiful poaching technique for our chicken before we start the grilling or the barbecuing process. I've been talking about everybody and how many of us do not have a barbecuing or a grilling area in our house and we can use our oven. But if you do, remember, there are two kinds of grills. There is gas, propane, or there is natural charcoal. Either one, you got to start thinking about zoning. That means you got to have a hot zone, then you have to have a cold zone on your grill. We call this hybrid or mixed temperature grilling. A lot of us only choose one type of grilling, and that is high temperature grilling. And I want you to start using those two simultaneously. They will give you amazing result. With that said, now my chicken is being poached at a very low simmer and it has absorbed all those seasonings. Meanwhile, if you noticed, I never added any salt to my broth because I don't want that broth that I'm going to keep using over and over and over again to be too salty. And maybe I want to use some of that liquid in my barbecue sauce. So meanwhile, well, let's do this. Let me just pull the chicken out. Come here. Come here. Let's go fishing for flavor, shall we? This beautiful chicken. Look at this. Look at the color of that chicken now. All of those beautiful aroma, the turmeric, the paprika gave it that. And we're gonna put this here, and we're gonna take these and put them back. Why? Because we don't want them to be around our chicken at this moment, and you're gonna see why. Then we're gonna get the other one. Absolutely amazing. Look at those. Those greens are all the ones, the ends of the carrots that we usually throw away. They absorb and release all those flavors into that broth. There we go. Let's put this down. Come here quickly and let's start making our barbecue sauce, because I want to take that barbecue sauce and spread it over the chicken. Anytime you're gonna add anything sweet over your grilling protein or grilling item, you wanna do it at the last minute, otherwise it would start caramelizing and then burning on you. So here we're gonna add into our pan, let's start with a little bit of butter, makes everything taste better. So we're gonna add a little bit of butter, this much. Then we're gonna add the same ingredients that we added in our broth here. We're gonna add a little bit of garlic. Next ingredient, we're gonna add our turmeric, our paprika, and a little bit of fennel. Then we're gonna add our herb de Provence, which has a secret ingredient, which many of you know by now already. A little bit of our brown sugar. Not much, because the barbecue sauce that I make here has it already. Then we're gonna toast this. Oh my God, what just happened? What just happened? Then we're gonna add a lot of fresh tomatoes. Who said you shouldn't use fresh tomatoes and should use tomato paste? Increase temperature. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna reduce the water content of these tomatoes just a little bit. You want that freshness. You want that water content to mix with your barbecue sauce and give you that beautiful flavor. Now, here, one more thing that's gonna happen before this water content is reduced. I'm gonna add some mango nectar. You can use whatever you wish. I love the flavors of mango. I love the flavors of the tropic, because my wife, especially being from Mexico, is a huge part of our diet. Love it. And when you have some mango nectar, you know when you can use it, right? In the morning, blend it with your yogurt or with your protein shake and enjoy it. And mango is great for, by the way, digestion. So you will love it, absolutely love it for the body. Next, we have all of these done. I have a pan here warming up, and I have this broth that is sitting here and still simmering. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna take my onions, and I'm just gonna plant them right here as a platform. Now, these onions, then I'm gonna add my carrots, whole, because why? I want them not to fall through the grill when I wanna grill them. And I'm gonna take my asparagus and put it right here. Since I have no salt in there, I wanna make sure that I salt these veggies a little bit. Because when you're grilling them, then you don't need to worry about it. Then we're gonna take some of this broth. Come here. Beautiful.
I can see you. I need a wiper. Oh my God.
Beautiful. Let it do its thing. Just a little bit more broth. A lid on it so we can keep the steam in there and slow cook the veggies. This baby is, look at this, look at this. Look at all that water content. That is all the tomatoes. So now what's gonna happen is we wanna make sure that we take a little bit more of this water content. Why don't we do this? Why don't we also add half an orange? Make sure that I don't get the seeds in there. And let's do some lemon for acidity as well. That orange juice again, that hit that pan. And we're gonna do the same thing. Beautiful, perfect. Look at that, it's gonna keep going. Now is the perfect time for us to add our barbecue sauce. Your favorite barbecue sauce, whatever it may be. Or like here, we make our own. I use balsamic and I use Chianti. So there we got our beautiful glaze for our chicken. I swear, if all of you were here, you would be absolutely amazed the amount of aroma and beauty that we have here. Now look what's gonna happen. Let me get a spoon and I'll be right back. The spoon is just for draping the chicken. Look at this. Look at this. Look what we just made. And this is all live cooking. I have not speeded the time or anything. Everything is being done right there in front of you. I may do that because there's some things that you need to know exactly how long does it take for it to be done. And I want you to know those details. The rest of the barbecue sauce, just keep it, let it cool down, and then the barbecue sauce is so light. It is so acidic with the tomatoes. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. Come with me, and then we're gonna go to the nice broiler on. Broiler on, and it's gonna go all the way lowest. Close it. Now the broiler is gonna do the job. It's gonna hit that intense heat from above. It's gonna take the water content out, and it's gonna glaze your chicken. Once that is done, your grilled or barbecue chicken is done. Barbecuing is a technique. Grilling is also a technique. It's a technique to take a source of heat and use that heat to either gently or intensely cook an ingredient. Warm the water content, turn that into steam, and cook it from inside out. You've already done that with the chicken, so all we're doing right now is glazing. When we come back, you're gonna see this beauty done. But meanwhile, just a few minutes, you know, it's worth it. Good things come to those who wait. I'll see you when you get back. What else do you want from me? This baby. Look at this. Look at this. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2. The sauce. Over. The veggies that we warmed up and steamed, have been in a grill pan. Sandy at Superior can help you with this. Look at this. 1 onion, 2 onion. Throw those beautiful carrots right on top. The purple carrot, all the asparagus, and the other carrots, drop them. There it is. Let the topography of the plate do the work for you. Potato. Now, last but not least, the rest of the barbecue sauce inside that pan with all those yum-yums from the veggies. I'm gonna clean the pan for you. There it is. It's done. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you for showing your love for life through food and with me and letting me be in your dining room, in your living room, or sitting there with you and cooking. Remember, the most important thing is to get back to the table. Let's be around the table and make sure that we ring that beautiful dinner bell together. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. What else do you want from me?